because I said I was going to start putting videos back up on here because I haven't been. And I have been doing mostly my podcast, but I said I was going to start doing videos again. But now I think I'm going to keep them strictly here to Instagram and not do them on YouTube because I don't feel like I have the content per se, but there are things that I want to say that are longer than a minute. So I said, listen, I have an intro and an outro, so I'm going to just use it and just put it on Facebook. They're all the same. Instagram, because they're all owned by the same person. Instagram, well, not YouTube, but Instagram, and just say some things that I wanted to get off my chest that I knew would take longer than a minute. But what I wanted to talk about was something that I'm familiar with, something I've experienced and that I've been through, and that I want to try to make clear to people because I don't think they are comprehending or grasping it. Being honest doesn't mean you're being mean. And unfortunately, I have had people who were dishonest with me about how they felt about me, about not wanting to deal with me, date me anymore or whatever. And in turn, them thinking that they were sparing my feelings or like letting go or like moving on without even two words, respectful words, was dishonest. And it did in turn hurt me. So I don't know if they were intending to spare my feelings or people are intending to spare feelings when they do that, but you don't. You make it worse. I would rather, and most of us would, rather have someone sit down and talk to me and say, listen, it's not working out. I'm not feeling you. Yeah, we had our thing going on for a minute, but I'm kind of moving on from that or whatever. Instead of having me being in your inbox, texting you, calling you, hitting you up, doing all kind of stuff for you to just ignore me. And then when I get the message, you start going to extremes. Like I had somebody I was dealing with for 3 years and I'm not going to let this go because it happened. I'm letting it go as far as being stuck on it emotionally. It can't move it forward. But this is going to be something that I talk about in my life because it's my experiences and I'm allowed to talk about my experiences and what happened to me. That doesn't mean I'm being mean either. And it doesn't mean that I'm bitter or spiteful. I'm allowed to talk about my experiences. I dealt with somebody for 3 years. I was crazy about him. I loved his down to his dirty draws. And I really did want things to work out between us. When I saw, this is my mistake. When I saw that this person didn't want anything more than something physical, I should have left him alone. I should have. And that's why now I'm moving differently in my current, relationships and current people that I deal with. And we're actually dating. We're not gonna fuck. And that's it. I'm not even fucking anybody right now, to be honest. I know that's like TMI, but like just to show how serious I am about finding a mate and someone to date. That I'm not even going to go to the physical unless I have that mental and emotional. But it's like, after a certain period of time, even if you know that you're just dealing with that person physically, you still develop this sense of attachment and love and caring for them. And for people to be dishonest and to not give people closure and to just break their heart, it's fucking cruel. It's cruel any way you slice it. And that's something that I don't want to happen to me, even though it has. And it's something I would never do to someone else, because I can say that I've had that experience more than once, unfortunately, and I know what it feels like, so I wouldn't do that to somebody else. You have to be mindful of the things that you do because your karma, even if the person doesn't get revenge on you, in which they have every fucking right to, trust me, you still got to worry about your karma. It's like, that should make you be very leery of doing the fucked up things y'all be doing. And when I say y'all, because I date men, I'm referring to a man. But women do this shit too. So you're not exempt, ladies. You guys do this fuck shit too. But it's like, Come on. We got to treat each other better. We got enough shit going on in this world without breaking people's hearts and breaking them down and destroying them. We got enough shit going on in this world without having to deal with that or doing that to people. It's like, what kind of karma are you putting out in this universe that you feel like you have to do somebody that way? I mean, I am healing from my situation and what happened to me. And I can function day to day. I can move on to another relationship. I'm fine. I don't wake up every day and cry like I did and be pining about it. I don't go through my day and then I get to a point where I'm sad. I don't have the same emotions that I had because I, sad to say, got used to how they treated me. The last blow was my birthday when they saw me with one of my good friends who they actually happened to used to be intimate with, and I didn't know this. And that's not going to stop me from being that person's friends because all of us were single. We were all doing our thing, and he just happened to be somebody that he was dealing with. They saw this person who realizes I'm a good person and I have a good character and I have a good spirit celebrating me for my birthday, and they said, oh, I'm going to unfriend her. And they unfriended me. They had already started doing things in a nasty way, like unfollowing me on Instagram, unfollowing me here and there, not responding to messages, responding when they felt like it, being short with me. They had already, and I had stopped completely hitting them up because who wants to hit somebody up that they care about and are crazy about and have that person clearly show them, I don't give a fuck about you. No, nobody. I know I don't. And so I was like, I'm going to have to clearly get over them because this person doesn't give a fuck about me or feel the same about me. They're unfollowing me, unfriending me on different platforms. And so this is how I know this is intentional, because I told this person almost a year ago, listen, if you're not feeling me or checking for me, unfriend me on all the platforms. I said, because I don't feel a certain way towards you, I'm gonna let you do it because it's on you. And I know they saw that message because we have had conversations since then. And they waited till my birthday to like deliver their last blow and unfriend me on the last platform that we were actually friends on. Well, actually, I unfriended them on the last platform we were friends on. And I'm like, you just keep adding to your bad karma, don't you? But I could guarantee you that right now they're going through some shit in their life. It's not where it should be. And they're not happy, truly. And they don't know why. Well, why is because you have fucked up karma because you're a fucked up person. Period, point blank. And that's what it is. And we have to be mindful of this shit we put in the atmosphere. We're fucking over people who don't deserve it. For what? Because we can't be honest. We can't be mature. We can't be a stand-up person about stuff because we feel like they're not as important as Becky over here. So we gonna fuck them over because they not the same as Becky. They not as popular as Becky. They don't have the clout Becky has publicly. They don't look this way. They don't act this way. They don't do this. They don't do that. So we gonna treat them a certain way. Y'all, I came home and I had this on my mind, and it was a discussion that I was having with some good friends and my cousins on my Facebook, and it was a question that I raised, like, when you're not feeling someone, are you honest with them? Because I thought about it, and I was like, I wonder how many people do this, and if they do this, maybe they'll read over this and realize it's fucked up to do to somebody, and you shouldn't do it. So I said, let me pose this question so people could realize that it's not the way to move. And so I just came home and I just threw on my little, this is a nightgown. So when y'all see me in this, it does get washed, just so you guys know. It is a nightgown. It's not like real things I wear outside anymore. I don't wear this outside of the house. So I just wanted to explain that because I know sometimes y'all be like, why the fuck she got on that outfit again? It's a gown. And I do wash it. It gets laundered, you guys. I'm not dirty. I'm a clean person, so trust me. So don't judge me by seeing this because I do wear this in videos. It's my night clothes. And sometimes it's like right now, I'm making videos at night. But just wrapping this up, because, you know, I don't want to go forever. We have to just be mindful of how we are with people. And honesty definitely is the best policy. That's not just a myth. That's not just somebody saying something. It's real. And you don't have to be as cruel as you could possibly be to someone just because you're not checking for them no more, or you're not checking for them at all. You don't have to be. I don't know what your experiences are in dealing with people and how you've handled people in the past, but it's like, be a better person than that. Please just be a better person. That's all. So I'm out of here. I love y'all for being with me, checking with me, and checking for me. I'm out.